Hello everyone. So welcome back to Pabbly Connect. So in this video we will learn how to schedule a post for Facebook page directly from Google Sheets. So imagine this, you have a Google Sheet and on this Google Sheet you have 3 columns. The first column is for the festival name, let's say Christmas. The second column is the greetings for Christmas, something like this, Merry Christmas, let there be peace. And the third column is of course the date, that is 25th of December 2021. So what you really want to do here is, on 25th of December 2021, that is the Christmas day, you want to auto-publish this greeting on your Facebook page. Now that would be awesome, because you have a set of data in Google Sheet, and on the basis of that date, you are going to schedule a post on your Facebook page. Now the problem here is, there is no active connection between Google Sheets and Facebook. So in cases like these, we have to bring an integration and automation software called as Pabbly Connect that will integrate Google Sheets as well as Facebook. So what Pabbly Connect will do is, if there is a data in Google Sheet, it will automatically publish this post on your Facebook page according to the scheduled date. Now the best part of using Pabbly Connect is, a person without any technical background can perform this integration very easily. Now before I show you the steps, how about we begin with a real-time example?
Okay, so as you can see, this is my Google Sheet and it has been titled Festivals and Dates. And this is my Facebook page, okay, St. James Higher Education. So as you can see, we have 4 columns, festival greetings, image link, as well as the date. This is the name of the festival. The first one is 𝙃𝙖𝙢, and this is the greetings. This is basically the image link that will be shared on Facebook. Okay, so this is about a farmer, and this is the date. Now this festival, that is 𝙃𝙖𝙢, is related to farmers. Okay, so this is the greetings to everyone on this auspicious occasion. On 𝙃𝙖𝙢, we laud the outstanding efforts of our industrious farmers. And this is the image link, and this is the date. Okay, so as it happens, today is 13th of September 2021. And the date for 𝙃𝙖𝙢 festival is also the same, that is 13th of September 2021. Now since the date of the festival is equivalent to the current date, let's have a look. Do we have a post published about this particular festival on our page? So as you can see, this is basically the same post, okay, the same thing, greetings to everyone on this auspicious occasion. And on 𝙃𝙖𝙢, we laud the outstanding efforts of our industrious farmer. And this is the image, the same image we had added here. Now the reason this happened is because we have basically auto-scheduled the Facebook page directly from our Google Sheet. So you must be thinking, how did I do it? How did I manage to send the data from Google Sheets to Facebook page? Okay, so you are going to send the data from Google Sheets to Facebook page in just 3 easy steps. So we have the step 1, that is connect Google Sheets to Pabbly Connect. Okay, so first of all, you are going to log into Pabbly Connect, and afterwards you are going to integrate Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. Now we have the step to collect the data from Google Sheets in Pabbly Connect. So all the data that is present in Google Sheet will be sent to Pabbly Connect. Now we have the step 3, send the same data to Facebook page for creating a page post. Okay, so the data that we have received from Google Sheet will be used to create a Facebook post. Now the integration of Google Sheets as well as Facebook is very easy, and let me show you all of them in detail. Okay, so to begin the process, in the new tab, just type pabbly.com, 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 press enter. Okay, so this is the website of pabbly.com. All you have to do is just click on products, and here you will find the option connect. Just click on connect. Okay, so this is the landing page of Pabbly Connect. All you have to do is now just click on sign up for free. Here you can build your own account in just 2 minutes. In my case, I have already built an account, so when I click here, I will be brought to the app section of Pabbly. So this is the app section of Pabbly. Let me just scroll down, and here you will find connect. Just click on access now. Okay, so at the top right corner, you will find a button, create workflow. Click this. A dialog box appears in front of you. It is asking you to give a name to this workflow. I'm going to give it as Google Sheets to Facebook. Google Sheets, or let me just correct this. Google Sheets to Facebook. Okay, let me just add 2 also. Okay, and let me just straight away click on create. So when you click on create, you will find 2 windows, the trigger window as well as the action window. So basically, I want to schedule the post. Okay, now that's pretty much obvious. Now the thing is, I want to make sure that this particular post is published on a specific time. So for instance, right now it is 14:57, that is 2:57, that is nearly equal to 3 p.m. Now I want to schedule this post to be published, let's say at 4 p.m. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is, first of all, in the trigger, let me just select the app as scheduled by Pabbly. Okay. Scheduled by Pabbly. That's pretty much obvious. Now we have some questions. How often do you want to run this workflow? I want to run this workflow every day. Okay. Now the time this post should be published. So the time the post should be published should be in UTC format. Okay, so what is UTC format? UTC basically means Universal Coordinated Time. Now I'm working from India, and as I mentioned earlier, today is 13th of September 2021, that is 2:57. Okay, that is 2:57 p.m. Now this 2:58 p.m. is known as the Indian Standard Time. I'm working from India, that is why this is known as Indian Standard Time. So it is demanding the time in UTC format. So the Indian Standard Time is different from UTC format. So first of all, what I'm going to do here is, first we have to convert the Indian Standard Time to UTC. And this is practically very easy. All you have to do is just type IST to UTC or UTC to IST. So we are going with this particular website. Okay, there are a ton of websites that will convert your country standard time to UTC. Now I want to send or publish these posts at, let's say, 4:30 p.m. 4:30 p.m. So as you can see, the equivalent UTC is 11 a.m. Okay, I want to publish the post in the IST, that is 4:30 p.m. The equivalent UTC is 11 a.m. So what I'm going to do here is, I'm just going to make sure I had the time at 11 a.m. 00. Okay, so we have UTC in 11 a.m. So we have worked with time. All we have to do at this point is just click on save. Excellent. So what we are going to do here is, once we have worked with time, now we have to work with data. So what is our data? So this is our data. All this is our data. So as you can see, we have around 13 festivals starting from Nokai to New Year. Okay, we do have a ton of festivals, and we want the data of all these festivals. Okay, we want all these festivals in Pabbly Connect. So what I'm going to do here is, in this action window, I'm going to select Google Sheets. Why Google Sheets? Because all this data is present in our Google Sheets. Now in the action event, just make it as get rows. Simply just click on connect. Okay, so we are going with the new connection. Just click on connect with Google Sheets. Okay, so these are the series of Gmail accounts I have. And this particular Google Sheet is present in this account. Let me show you the account in this account. So I'm selecting this one. Okay, so now Pabbly Connect wants access to my Google Sheet. Now before I press continue, let me just tell you something. Pabbly Connect doesn't take any chances with your data. Your data is 100% safe and secure with us. On the basis of that trust, let me just press continue. Okay, so it is showing the authorization is successful. Brilliant. Okay, so as you can see, we have some fields like select spreadsheet, select sheet, as well as the range. Now the sheet that we are interested in is known as festivals and dates. This is the name of the sheet. So what I'm going to do here is, I'm just going to click here. So these are all the spreadsheet that is present in my Google Drive or in my Gmail account. So out of all these spreadsheet, I'm interested in working with this particular spreadsheet, that is festivals and date. So we have selected it. Okay, so now in the select sheet, it is by default showing sheet 1. This is because there is only one sheet, that is sheet 1. Okay, so we have mentioned the spreadsheet. There is also the sheet, that is sheet 1. Now we have to mention the range. So as you can see, we have the festival names. Okay, so these are the festival names. Then we have the greetings. Then we have their respective image link, and of course the date of the festival. So basically we want to send all this data to Pabbly Connect. And so what we're going to do here is, first of all, I'm going to show you the range. So what is the range? So as you can see, this is the first cell that we want to send the data. Okay, the name of the cell is A2. Okay, so this is the address of the cell. And the last cell is this one. Okay, this is the last cell, that is D14. So basically, if I select from this cell to this cell, we will have all the data that we want to send to Pabbly Connect. So the combined address is A2 to D14. I'm just going to copy this. Afterwards, I'm just going to paste it here. Okay, so easy. And let me just straight away click on save and send test request. Okay, so as you can see, this is the response. This is the name of the festival. Excellent. And then we have the greetings. This is the same greetings message that is present here. Okay, let me just show you. Okay, and afterwards we have the image link. This is the same image link. And then we have the date. That is 13th of September 2021. That is 13th of September 2021. Similarly, let's explore the second festival, that is Citizenship Day. And this is the name. This is the greetings for the Citizenship Day. And then we have the date of the festival. Then we have, let's explore something random, Veterans Day. Okay, so let's explore Veterans Day. Do we have a Veterans Day? Yes, Veterans Day. And this is the greetings for the veterans. Excellent, we have that. And this is the date when the Veterans Day is celebrated. Okay, so let's explore the last one, that is the New Year's Day. And the New Year's Day, so the life is short and all that stuff. And then we have the date. So let's explore that also. So the New Year's Day, okay, we have that. And this is basically the greetings message. Okay, and after that we have the image link. And then this is the date. Okay, that is 1st of January 2022. Excellent. So we have got all the data from this Google Sheet. So what's next? So basically, the problem here is we do have a ton of data. Now we have to apply conditions on each of this data. Now applying each conditions for each of this data is troublesome. So what we are going to do here is we are going to work with one data. Okay, in this case we are going to work with this particular data, and the same process will be repeated to the rest of them. For instance, this will be our first iteration, because the same data, the same logics that is applied to this one, this particular data will be applied to the rest of them. So the 𝗏𝗏𝗍 festival, this particular row will be our first iteration. Okay, and New Year Day, that is the last row, will be our last iteration. So the conditions that we are going to apply for this particular row will be applied to the rest of them. Okay, so what we are going to do here is, first of all, we have to isolate this particular row. Simply put, we only want the data of this particular row. At this point, we have the data of whole Google Sheet, but we only want the data of this particular row. So what I'm going to do here is, okay, just observe carefully, I'm going to toggle this to the left. And once again, let me just click on Save and Send Test Request. Okay, so yeah, so this is the response, and as you can see, we have all the data in a very clumsy format. Okay, all the data in Google Sheet is present in a very clumsy format. Now we want to isolate this particular data, the data of the first row. I think that would be up to here or something. Okay, I think that would be up to here. Yeah. Okay, so we want to isolate this particular data. So what we're going to do here is, since this is our first iteration, we are going to make sure that the first iteration is totally isolated. So I'm going to bring the app as Iterator. Okay, Iterator by Pabbly. Just observe, it's very easy. So this is basically the array. Okay, as you can see, response result is basically the array. Okay, so this is the array and it is already showing. All you have to do at this point is, if you don't understand, it's totally fine. All you have to do is just select the Iterator by Pabbly. Okay, the array is already selected. This is basically the array. Okay, just ignore that, it's very clumsy, you can't really understand that. All you have to do is just click on Save and Send Test Request. Okay, so this is the response. Okay, we have isolated the data of the first row, that is 𝗏𝗏𝗍𝗏, and we have the greetings, we have the image link and the date. We have the greetings, the image link, as well as the date. And of course, that is row index 2. This is because this is the row index 2, row number 2. Excellent. So what's next? Now that we have isolated the data that we want to apply logic, so let's create the logic. So basically, what we want to do here is, we want to make sure that we schedule the post when the festival date is equal to the current date. So today is 13th of September 2021, okay, and the date of the festival is 13th of September 2021. So right now it is in the format that is month, day and year. So what I'm going to do here is, first of all, we have to establish the current date. So we are going to establish the current date. So let me just click on this plus button. Okay, so now in the select app, let me just select date time formatter. Why date time formatter? Because we want to establish the current date. So in the action event, we do have a ton of steps. So we are interested in current date. Okay, let me just simply click on connect. Okay, so the format that we want is month, day and year, because the format that we are following for the festival date is month, day and year. So that is why we have selected the format as month, day and year. Now it is asking, should we include time in response? No, if we include time in response, it will look really clumsy. So we have included as false. We don't want time in the response. So at this point, all you have to do is just click on Save and Send Test Request. Okay, so as you can see, this is the same response. Okay, that is 9/13/2021, that is September 13, 2021. Okay, and as you can see, the festival date of 𝙏𝙖 is also 13th of September 2021. So what's next? So what I'm going to do here is we are going to make sure that we subtract. Okay, just observe carefully. We are going to subtract the festival date and the current date. If the subtraction between the festival date and the current date is equal to 0, basically it means the festival date as well as the current date are the same. Okay, I repeat this again. If we subtract the festival date as well as the current date, and if the result is equal to 0, it basically means the festival date as well as the current date is the same. So what I'm going to do here is we are going to subtract the festival date as well as the current date, and that is why I'm going to include one more window, and in this window I'm going to introduce number formatter. Okay, number formatter. Okay, just observe, it's very easy. Now in the action event, how about we go with spreadsheet formulas? Okay, just observe, simply just click on connect. We are going to subtract the current date as well as the festival date. Now we want to work with the formula. So this is the list of formulas we have. Let me just click on check full list. Okay, now these are the formulas we have, and I'm interested in working with this particular formula, days. So as you can see, we have the formula that is date, okay, and then we have one date, and then we have the next date. So basically we are going to subtract this particular date from this particular date, and this is the result. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to copy this whole stuff. Okay, afterwards I'm just going to paste it here. So easy. Okay, so these are the dates that we don't want. Okay, this is the date that we have copied from this particular sheet, so we don't want this, so I'm just going to delete it. Okay, and here in this particular part I'm just going to include the date that is the festival date. So I'm just going to click here, the third module, that is the iterator module. So why iterator module? This is because we have isolated the details of the first row, okay, this row here. So this is the date that we want, that is 13th of September 2021. So what I'm going to do here is, let me just scroll down, I'm just going to click here, okay, click here, and we have mapped the date of the festival, that is 13th of September 2021. Okay, now let me just remove this also, and here I'm going to mention the current date. Okay, so this is something that we have established earlier, so this is the current date, that is 13th of September 2021. Okay, so I'm just going to click here, and we have mapped it. So it basically means that we are going to subtract this and this. Now when I click on save and send test request, it will definitely show the answer as 0. This is because the subtraction between these two numbers, these two dates will be 0 because they are both same. Okay, 13 September 2021 and 13 September 2021. So when I click on save and send test request, as you can see, the result is 0. Okay, so what's next? So we are going to make a condition. Okay, we are going to make a condition. If the result is equal to 0, then only the data should flow to the next level. Okay, I repeat this again. The filter will be something like this. Okay, the condition or the if statement should be like this. If the subtraction between the festival date as well as the current date is equal to 0, then only the data should flow to the next level. Okay, because then only we should publish the post. So what I'm going to do here is, let me introduce one more window. Okay, it's very easy, just bear with me. So here I'm just going to add a filter. Okay, filter by Pabbly. Okay, and here I'm going to select the label. Okay, this result 0 is equal to 0. Okay, so I have mentioned 0. Okay, so it basically means if the subtraction between the festival date as well as the current date is equal to 0, then only the data will flow to the next level. So when I click on save and send test request, it will definitely show the condition as true. Okay, the condition is true. The status is success. This is because it is indeed true. The subtraction between the festival date as well as the current date is indeed 0. Okay, so what's next? So what I'm going to do here is, now that we have mentioned, or now that the system knows the current date as well as the festival date are both the same, we can publish the post on our Facebook page. So let me just click on this plus button. Okay, I promise you this is the last window, and in the choose app, let me just add Facebook. So we have some choices like Facebook comments, Facebook conversion, Facebook groups, Facebook lead ad. We are interested in Facebook pages. We click here, and in the action event, how about we go with create page photo. Okay, The reason is we have the link of the image. Okay, so this is the image. Okay, as you can see, this is the image. And that is why we are going with create page photo. Let me just straight away click on connect. We are going with a new connection. Just click on connect with Facebook pages. Okay, so it is showing the authorization is successful. Brilliant. Now we have some fields like the page access token, photo URL, as well as the description. Let's start with the page. Now I'm interested in working with this particular page. Okay, so the name of the page is St. James Higher Education. So we are interested in working with this one. So that is why I'm just going to click here and I'm just going to click here. So you must be thinking what exactly is going on. So as you can see, these are all the pages that is present in my Facebook account. Okay, so let me just show you all those pages. Okay, let me just open this in a new tab. Okay, and let me just click on pages. So these are all the pages that is present in my Facebook account. All the pages that is present here is being reflected here. Okay, all the pages that is present here is now present in the drop down. Okay, so these are all the pages. Now out of all these pages, I'm interested in working with this particular page, St. James Higher Education. So we have selected the page. Now we can just simply ignore the page access token, just ignore it. Now comes the most important part, that is the photo URL. So if you remember, this was the photo URL. Let me just show you the photo URL. Okay, so this is our photo URL. We have got this data, that is the image link. This is the same one, image link. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is, let me just scroll down once again. Okay, let me just scroll down. Let me just click here, go to the iterator, and we have mapped the image link. Excellent. Now what is the description? So the description will be basically our greetings. Okay, so this is the one, greetings. So I'm just going to click here. Okay, afterwards I'm just going to click here, and this is the greeting, and we have mapped it. So we have mapped all the things. Okay, we have selected the page and we have mapped the photo URL. We have mentioned the description. So at this point, all you have to do is just click on save and send test request to publish this post. So let me just click on save and send test request. Okay, so just give it 1 or 2 seconds. Okay, so this is the response. It's a positive one. So what I'm going to do here is to make sure that we have indeed got a post that is posted. We have indeed got a Facebook post. So I'm just going to check on the post ID. Okay, of course you can straight away see it from your Facebook profile also. It's not important. I'm just going to show you the ID with the help of the ID. So I'm just taking you there. So this is once again the page, and in a matter of few seconds it will load the Facebook post. Okay, so this is the page and this is the post. As you can see, greetings to everyone on this auspicious occasion. On 𝙏𝙖, we laud the outstanding efforts of our industrious farmers. And this is the image of the farmer. Excellent. So the presence of this particular post which is published now confirms that we have a successful integration between Google Sheet as well as Facebook page. Now what's next? So what I'm going to do here is, before I show you the whole mechanism, there is something I have to tell you. So as you can see, these are the different dates we have. Okay, so actually 4 days from tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. okay, this particular post will be published. Okay, on the Citizenship Day. Then on 24th of September 2021, this particular post will be published. So similarly, according to the dates, these posts will be published. Okay, so this is something that I can't really show you now. Okay, so it will continue up to New Year's Day. Okay, this will continue up to New Year's Day. So my point is, the Iterator module will run, the schedule module will run every day, and if the current date matches the festival date, it will publish that particular row, that particular greeting. Okay, excellent. Now before you leave, let me just explain you the whole mechanism in a nutshell. So let me just minimize this window. Okay, let me just minimize this action window. 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 And finally, we have the trigger window. So this is the whole mechanism in a nutshell. First of all, you have set up a schedule by Pabbly. So basically, the idea is that we want to run this workflow every day. Now, if the festival date is equal to the current date, then only this post will be published. And that is why, first of all, we have got all the data from Google Sheets. And after that, you have run the iterator. So in our case, this is our first iteration, and New Year's Day, that is the last row, will be our last iteration. So every day this workflow will run, and the Iterator module will check if the current date as well as the first festival date is equal. Okay, and after that we have established the current date. Okay, that's obvious, and we have subtracted the festival date as well as the current date. Now if the subtraction yields 0, then only the filter will allow that data to pass to the next level, that is creating a page photo. So now we have a perfect flow of data between Google Sheets as well as Facebook page. Awesome.
Not just these apps, you can integrate a ton of applications and automate your business with help of Pabbly Connect. If you have any queries, please contact us at admin@pabbly.com. Also, you can ask questions on forum.pabbly.com. Also, if you really like this video, please comment, share and subscribe. It will really motivate us to make more videos for you. Thank you.